Well, is it going to be that windy on Sunday? I guess they're not playing here, so it doesn't matter. But
well, it matters to them, I'm sure. But for us, probably not that big a deal. But man, I mean, it was gusty all day today.
Yeah.
It's still that way. And the wind advisory is going to continue for a while there, Kelly and Laura. Look at it between now and 9. Every county you see in that sort of beige color. Our maps are usually gray, but we've decided to highlight those counties that are involved, and that's just about everybody within the sound of my voice has to worry about that. We're already talking earlier as a team. Even yesterday, Neville was hinting at over 50 miles per hour, and that's exactly what Katie and also Nick were talking about earlier today. So the wind socks are definitely still out there as we're planning ahead. Here's what you can expect. We're going to start by looking at the 9-day forecast because there are some changes. Not dramatic changes yet, because the next 24 hours or so is still going to be about the same. At least the temperatures are dropping now, but they're going to bounce back a little bit tomorrow. We'll bottom out at about 22 degrees in the morning. A lot of sunshine. The winds will continue out of the south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. Those will be the gusts. So instead of being, as Johnny was talking about, over 60-mile-an-hour gusts today, no, we can have that. So only about 30, but still that's enough on a high-profile vehicle. And look at our wind chills in the teens to start the day off. A lot of sunshine in the afternoon. The high temperature struggles to get into the 40s. That's about above normal for this time of year. But the wind chills still hovering in the 30s just about all day. On Saturday, it should be at least not quite as windy. Not quite as cool in the morning either. 37 to start, afternoon high of 51 degrees. And as we're looking at the first day of winter, in the 20s, afternoon high of 46 degrees. And we'll check out the rest of the 9-day forecast in just one second. But here's what we're looking at as far as the future wind gusts are concerned. This is going to be pretty hefty. As we're heading into the pre-dawn hours on Friday, that's when they start to diminish a little bit, but they'll get cranked up once again in the afternoon hours. But as mentioned, not quite as strong as what we saw today, but still 20 and 30-mile-an-hour breezes cannot be ruled out with those gusts there coming in on Friday. Here it is looking at the high temperatures, because we have to talk about the cooler air that's going to try to move in, but we still get up to 46 degrees on Friday. Saturday, though, we will continue to be a little milder, up to 51 degrees then, 40s to the north, middle 40s. As you're heading farther to the east and northeast, middle 50s as you're heading down toward Butler and some of those other areas. And the rest of the 9-day forecast, looking at next Monday, 53 degrees. Then Tuesday, still closer to 60 degrees, holding on to close to 60 on not only Christmas Eve, but also Christmas Day. Black Friday has a high temperature of 58 and still pretty mild next weekend. Starting in the 40s, afternoon high of 54 degrees. Does not feel like winter, although the first day is on Sunday.